It all started in 1916. In the small town of Bodo, in northern Norway, a group of passionate football fans decided to create a club. This club would be called FK Bodo Glimt. For decades, Bodo Glimt remained a modest team. Far from the European spotlight. Far from the big stars and major competitions. The club played in the Norwegian league, the Eliteserien, but rarely competed with the top teams in the country. For many, Bodo Glimt was simply a local club. A northern team, forgotten by the rest of Europe. But football sometimes has a way of surprising the world. The real change began with the arrival of a new coach. A man who would transform the identity of the club, Kjetil Knutsen. Under his guidance, Bodo Glimt adopted a clear philosophy. Fast football. Offensive. Based on pressing and collective movement. The team became faster, more aggressive, and much more spectacular. Gradually, Bodo Glimt started dominating Norwegian football. And in 2020, the club won its first ever Norwegian championship. For the first time, a northern club became national champions. But this domestic success was only the beginning of a much bigger adventure. Breakthrough, 140-240. Thanks to their domestic performances, Bodo Glimt qualified for European competitions. And very quickly, the club began to draw attention. The moment that captured all of Europe came against AS Roma, coached by Jose Mourinho. That night, in their home stadium, Aspmyra, Bodo Glimt achieved the impossible. They beat Roma 6-1. A historic victory. European media called it a miracle from above the Arctic Circle. But for the players and fans, it was no miracle. It was the result of a project built with patience, work, and dedication. After this feat, Bodo Glimt continued to improve. The club developed its young players. Their style of play became increasingly recognized across Europe. Key players of this generation include Captain Patrick Berg, striker Amal Pellegrino, explosive winger Ola Solbakken. Together, they form a united, disciplined, and spectacular team. A team unafraid of any opponent. And this mentality would lead them to the greatest challenge in European football. Thanks to their performances, Bodo Glimt qualified for the UEFA Champions League. A competition dominated by the biggest clubs in the world. But once again, Bodo Glimt surprised everyone. In a stunning match, they defeated Manchester City 3-1. A victory that shocked Europe. Weeks later, they achieved another incredible result, defeating Atlético Madrid 2-1 away from home. Thanks to these performances, the small Norwegian club advanced to the knockout stages. An amazing achievement for a team from a city of only a few tens of thousands of inhabitants. The story of Bodo Glimt is one of the greatest tales in modern football. A club born in a small town in northern Norway. A club long ignored by Europe. And yet, with a clear vision, collective work, and immense passion, Bodo Glimt has managed to challenge the biggest clubs in the world. And today, one thing is certain. The football world now knows that even beyond the Arctic Circle, dreams can come true.